I'll ask this one first. My round of applause, ladies. How many women here agree with the phrase, men think with their penis? Do you agree with it? I'm not disagreeing with you women at all, okay? All I'm saying is that if men think with their penis, a circumcision is a frontal lobotomy. Okay, I've had brain damage since I was 2 days old. Can't blame me for the things I think of. I remember in kindergarten, the teacher was like, put on your thinking cap, somebody took mine. Why do women with big tits worry about their hair? And they're like, they'll be like, oh, I got such a bad haircut. Like, a haircut? I didn't notice you had a head. It's not our fault. The larger the object, the stronger the pull. That's basic physics. Okay, I didn't think of that. Isaac Newton said it. Do you really think an apple fell on his head? His wife caught him staring at some cleavage, and he came up with that. He's like, the larger the object, the stronger the pull. And then she punched him and said, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. That is true. Men think with their penis. And I like a girl who blows my mind. How many people here have texted while they were driving? No? You've never? You don't own a car? Yeah. Texting and driving should not be illegal. Which I know sounds crazy, but you know that in Connecticut, accidents have actually gone up since they made it illegal? Because here's the thing. Before it was illegal, people would text and drive like this, with the phone up to the windshield, so they could see the screen and the road at the same time. Make it illegal, people don't stop, they just do it like this. But the cop's not gonna know what you're doing. If the cop drives by you like this, you're either texting or watching someone go down on you. And at least that's a hands-free device. So I do it like this. Well, anyway, so I got pulled over, and I wasn't texting, I was playing Tetris. Can't do that either. And that's right, I have Tetris on my phone. I don't have Angry Birds. So I get pulled over, and I understand I made a mistake. It was dangerous. I shouldn't have done it. Give me the ticket. I'll pay the fine. I promise I won't do it again for a couple days. Honest. But I didn't understand why the cop had to be so mean. Like, I guess he had a bad day, and he decided that I was going to have a bad day, too. And he's like, it just asked me questions that didn't really have anything to do with the situation. He's like, have you ever been pulled over for drinking before? I'm like, what's it have to do with it? He's like, just answer the question, sir. I'm like, no. He's like, well, don't lie to me, buddy. I could just look it up on the computer. It's like, don't lie to you. What are we dating? What are you talking about? And he goes to the cruiser, and he comes back, and he's like, well, all right. We've never pulled you over for drinking, but we've had probable cause to pull you over 4 times. Apparently, you're just not a very good driver. Like, I'm not a good driver. I've been living in town for 20 years. You never pulled me over when I was hammered. Apparently, you're not very good cops. You want to bust me for DUI, hang out at the McDonald's drive-thru, It's 2 a.m, I'm by myself, I'm ordering 5 double quarter pounders. That's probable cause. And I gotta go through the drive-thru. I mean, did you ever come home drunk and decide to cook? Isn't that a disaster? I mean, I have a couple drinks, I come home, my ambition skyrockets, I just start picking through the freezer, there's pot pies and frozen burritos. Oh, fuck this, I'm gonna bake a turkey. And then I pass out while it's defrosting. I have a younger nephew, he just turned 22, and I'm jealous because he just has such a good time when he goes out drinking. I'm not jealous of the age as much as I'm jealous of the spirit of the age. Like, I wish, he'll get all dressed up and everything, he'll go out and he's just all excited about it. I wish I could care. That's all it took, and I'd be thrilled. And he'll come over and be like, oh, I went to a party last night and there were 8 kegs. Like, the last party I went to, there were like 8 kinds of dip. And it was fucking awesome. I loved it. What happened? It was one time I was getting lunch at this restaurant, and there was a woman who was nursing her baby. And the baby was being fussy. And I think most people see that they'll think, well, that's not really appropriate. Other people will see it and they will think, that's only natural. I saw it and all I could think is, kids don't appreciate what they have. I just wanted to ask that baby, are you going to finish that? 'Cause I have a niece who's a vegetarian, and I kind of feel like I contributed to that a little bit, that decision in her life, because when she was a kid, I tried to convince her that salmonella was vanilla-flavored fish. And I think she gets a bad rap from people. I think, vegetarians for the most part, people think that they're trying to influence other people's lifestyle, and I think a majority of vegetarians don't do that. And I kind of I respect that lifestyle. I think it's very healthy. I mean, look at the other end of the spectrum. What if you're a cannibal? Not a lot of healthy choices there. You can't just, walk into the grocery store, get a 100-calorie midget pot pie. And if you're a cannibal, the healthiest thing you can do is eat diabetics. They're sugar-free.